Thank you. Let's pray.
Visitors that we would want to encourage to get in. Kindly tuingie ndani.
So please, you're welcome. There will be short talks, just about 10 minutes.
Of hepatitis B. CEO's representative.
And we care. But we found a partner who was also Prevention and Control Unit. At 1 o'clock, we'll hear from the Nutrition Department. Hepatitis means inflammation of the liver. Yani ni ugonjwa wa maini. So unajua tumeelewa sana magonjwa mengi sana. Kila mtu anajua ugonjwa wa sukari, ugonjwa wa pressure kupanda ama hypertension, okay? Na magonjwa zingine tofauti. Lakini pia kuna magonjwa zingine pia tunataka zikuwe zimeeleweka vizuri sana kwa wananchi. So we wanted to talk about hepatitis today. And what do we want to say about hepatitis? It is still something of concern in this country and indeed in the whole world. Hepatitis in itself, very simply, is a disease that affects the way the liver is functioning, and therefore liver function is changed. And your liver is so important in your body, okay? We are so used to hearing about kidneys and what they do for us, and if you can't pass urine, then everybody knows that it is a problem. But nobody knows that your liver is so important, yeah? The liver is actually important for sugar control, for storing vitamins, minerals, proteins in your body. It is also important for manufacturing certain substances in the body. So we essentially want to take care of the liver and make sure that it is always functioning well. So for this World Hepatitis Day, we want to bring to awareness the fact that sometimes the liver can get sick. And it doesn't have to be only cancer that can affect the liver. Even infections can affect the liver. Certain drugs can affect the liver. Certain other conditions can affect the liver. Now, World Hepatitis Day actually focuses on the kinds of viruses that are particularly attracted to the liver and cause damage to the liver. And we're talking about viruses like hepatitis A. So hepatitis A is a virus that commonly affects children, but it can affect anyone at any age. And so children, like in our clinic, we see very many children coming in and they have hepatitis. But fortunately, it is hepatitis A, because hepatitis A is one of those viruses that is forgiving. It actually allows you a 95% chance of recovery. So that is a good virus. Only the 5%, of course, who are affected badly, they are going to have serious health problems. Hepatitis B is a worldwide condition, and this one affects people of all ages. So it doesn't matter whether you're young, whether you're old, hepatitis B will affect you. And hepatitis B is found worldwide. In this country, we have hepatitis B. Fortunately, our prevalence is less than 10% in the country, but we are working on reducing those figures even further. And then we have hepatitis C, again another condition that is found worldwide. And hepatitis B and C, we talk about them a lot because these things can lead to a permanent destruction of the liver, resulting in what we call cirrhosis, which is a stiff liver. It's not working well, and then eventually may even lead into things like cancer of the liver. So we worry about these conditions because we don't want our population to be ill. We want to catch them before they become serious conditions. And then we have a new virus called hepatitis E, and we are seeing this mostly in the pregnant women. And so it is something new that is coming on the horizon. Now, the good thing about the hepatitis viruses, especially type B and type C, there is actually testing that we can do for A, B, C, and E. Hepatitis D, which I've skipped over, actually exists in combination with hepatitis B. So the best way not to get hepatitis D is to make sure you don't get hepatitis B.
We all have one beautiful liver to take care of, and the liver, just the way Doc said, is very important, functioning and carrying out over 500 functions in the body. And most interestingly is one organ that is also able to repair itself once it is attacked or undergoes a problem. And as I have said, it functions and performs over 500 functions. So you can see how much important our liver is, and that is why we are here to ensure we have a healthy liver. And viruses have always been a challenge. Like recently we had the epidemic of COVID, and unlike HIV, which was deeply invested in, and every single organization is out there talking about HIV, and you have seen progress, hepatitis have not gotten the same attention. And that is why we should continue to talk about it and ensure that, because it's still a burden, just the way Daktari said. And hepatitis B was discovered in 1967 and the vaccine in 1969, and you can see it was long ago. But unfortunately, it still affects over 300 billion people worldwide. And in Africa, 90 billion people are affected. And fortunately, just the way Doc said, in our country is 10% when we talk about hepatitis B, but we want it to go below zero, that everybody does not have, we have a hepatitis-free country.
The hospital is pleased to host this occasion in unison with the rest of the world to remember this day, which is very important, set aside by World Health Organization in order to bring to our attention the importance of one of the diseases that are preventable and treatable, but that continue to ravage our population. This is something that concerns everybody in the healthcare sector, that there is a disease which can be treated. It can be first be prevented and treated. It is not always the case with most diseases that we can do that. So the opportunity exists for elimination of hepatitis B. Hepatitis B has been with us for many years. I'm glad to report that over the years, the number of cases has reduced. And we all know, or we probably know, that hepatitis vaccine is available to all our children. I believe so, Dr. Muiva. Since 2004, all children going for vaccination actually get hepatitis B. Wangapi wanajua hivyo? Wageni wetu ambao wameketi pale, nani wanajua kwamba watoto upewa chanjo ya hepatitis B kutoka mwaka wa 2004? Weka mikono juu. Wageni, nani anajua hivyo? Amna. Chanjo hiko tangu miaka 10 sasa, watoto wote wa nchi hii wanachanjwa hepatitis B. Bora tu wamepelekwa kwa chanjo. Ingawa bado tuna watoto wengi ambao hawafikiwi kwa sababu moja au nyingine, lakini serikali imechukua hatua mwafaka wa kuhakikisha kwamba watoto wanapata chanjo. Sasa ile shida tunayo ni watu ambao waliambukizwa zamani. Kama uliambukizwa kabla ya 2004, kama ulizaliwa, na mimi nafikiri wetu wote hapa tulizaliwa kabla ya mwaka huo, na kama uliambukizwa sasa ni kwa sababu hatukuwa tumefikia hiyo hatua. So ladies and gentlemen, the numbers have reduced, but the remaining numbers are still significant. Ukisikia 10%, hiyo ni idadi kubwa ya watu. Kama Kenya iko na watu milioni 50, alafu 10% ya hiyo ni kama milioni 5 au zaidi. Na hilo ni jambo baya zaidi ambalo linatugusa zote kama wananchi, na huleta maafa na gharama kuu ya matibabu na kuathiri jamii yetu kwa ujumla.
Thank you also for joining us today.